We're very proud to host this national conference, and which is supported by the Regional Support Centre. In particular, I do want to welcome the Minister, Danny Kennedy. I was going to say I've worked with, probably worked for Danny in his various political capacities over many years, and I know him well from Newry and Mourne and previously from the Education Committee, and I really do wish you well. Your predecessor was a great friend of further education, and I know in your role as Minister at Department for Employment and Learning that you'll be a friend also. I'd like to welcome Norman Wiseman and Kate Guy, of course, who's been very much part of organising locally, and to our speakers, Professor Syed Mehat, the Chief Executive of the New Engineering Foundation, and Trevor Nealons from the Northern Regional College. The focus of today is to assist the further education sector in identifying expanding areas of expertise that they offer into business and industry, especially in relation, of course, to new and emerging technologies. And I'm glad to see that's very much a working conference and that you'll be moving into breakout sessions and discussion very shortly, so I'll not take too long to say some words of welcome and something about Belfast Metropolitan College. We are a college of about 25,000 students and about 40,000 enrolments, and our aim is to be an outstanding college, a Grade 1 college, which in itself means that we must be engaged not only with learners but with industry and using information and communication technology to its best. We have great plans. We've just signed off our own stakeholder engagement strategy, which will extend our links. And we have a fantastic infrastructure, and I could say to the Minister, on behalf of his predecessor, that we will have second to none. And the times that are in it, we may be saying we have the newest infrastructure for quite some time to come, but it is fantastic. Titanic Quarter, E3 that I'll mention, and of course this building and Castlereagh too. So we have every opportunity, and it's up to us collectively, and in particular at Belfast College, to Belfast Metropolitan College, to make to take every opportunity that we've been offered. Our higher and further education students follow a range of employability and enterprise-related activities, and as a Deloitte Centre of Excellence for Employability, a UK Career Academy, and a recipient of Services to Enterprise Award, we're quite proud of the efforts we're making to connect our students as a future workforce with the skills and creativity and innovation that's required to support the economy and to support enterprise into the future, whether that means people starting their own business as suppliers in their own right, or whether it means employees to help grow the sectors within which there is growth. Our work with the unemployed through programmes such as Bridge to Employment, the HEART initiative around retail and hospitality, and the engineering skills for industry, it provides our participants and our students with new skills and qualifications as they train for very specific roles. And those are developed in conjunction with industry. And Maura White and Maura Lavery and Paul White in our Business Solutions team, they have been at the forefront of employer engagement, and I want to thank them and pay tribute to them. We also work closely with industry on a range of qualification-based and, importantly, bespoke programmes where we work in and within industry. And our work with employers is based on hospitality, health, ICT, engineering sectors, and we're presently working on highly technical projects in mobile technologies, which we're particularly proud of, around the use of iPhones, and then on the technical side on composites, renewables and bioscience. So there's the technology itself, and then of course there's the outworking of that technology and that knowledge in the biosciences. Indeed, such is the demand from employers to work with the college on projects that were oversubscribed, and that shows that the projections and the work and the listening that we do with employers is paying off, because people see those as areas for growth and areas for employment, and it's with that kind of engagement and interaction that comes to the fore. We're very pleased with the work that's been done in software engineering and iPhone technology. That's been oversubscribed, and you can understand why. In fact, 10% of all Europeans, 70 million people, browse the mobile web in a week, and most of us will do that, and particularly within the JISC family, that would just be second nature to us. But maybe 45%, if we take the figures from the statistics, of 15 to 24-year-olds will actually use web contact or emails on their mobiles, in which case we're over the tipping point many years ago. This is the way to do it. I had toyed with the idea of actually working on my notes from an iPad, but I just have to get that confidence before I could do that. I needed the paper still. But I imagine for the JISC group, that would just be the way to go, wouldn't it? I would love to have the confidence to do it. Maybe next year when you come back, if you come back, we could do that. BMC is leading on mobile technologies, and thanks to the Dell Innovation Fund project. And I would pay tribute to your predecessor, Danny, and I know you'll follow in good stead. But Sir Reg, attended the launching and the celebration of that project, and has been very supportive of the work that's been done to modernise the college, not just in its physical building infrastructure, but in its technological and innovative progressions. So just one or two words to close. In recent years, we've also contributed to work very closely with our colleagues in Dell and Invest NI. And we really prize the connections across departments as well as with our parent department. The college staff regularly attend initial company fact-finding inward investment visits so that they're able to get in close to the investment, advise on and give advice on workforce development and workforce access should they decide to locate in Northern Ireland. So we're right in at the heart of the decision making and the selling of Northern Ireland as a place to invest. But as a result, we've developed our capacity to deliver training for the securities investment sector and the financial services programs to graduates. And with a new campus in Titanic Quarter and with Citibank and with financial services there, that is listening and moving and working directly with the employers of now and the employers of the future. And we'd like to think of ourselves as a college that is responsive to those needs and also anticipating those needs for the future. Our most recent development is an E3, we call it an E3 project, situated on the Springfield Road and due to open in September 2012. So a brand new college about to open in Titanic Quarter with all modern facility and amenity, and a brand new site to open in on the Springfield Road as an E3 project. It'll be the first economic development campus, and the initiative offers students a fresh opportunity to employability and enterprise. But it's interesting what it offers. It offers animation and digital editing suite, an animation and digital editing suite, TV and radio production studios, a hospitality training facility, and manufacturing and engineering facilities for product innovation. And those sound to me like the perfect combination for creativity, innovation, enterprise and entrepreneurship. And of course that's the model that we're following. So the E3 will be a model for innovation, for new and emerging ICT and resources for testing, demonstration of renewable energies. I would say one thing, Minister, I attended a cultural sharing of culture event recently with the students, in fact last week, and it was about diversity and shared culture obviously, but what was really impressive was the way in which not only was that produced, but the way that students were embracing diversity and respect. And I think that's a key future employability dimension. And it was just a joy to watch them in that atmosphere. Young people that in some other way you might have thought might not be interested in culture and arts or might not be interested in diversity were so enthusiastic and so impressive that I pay tribute to those staff who worked with students to perform and to deliver that. But I also think that apart from the technology, the soft side of cultural diversity is an important part of the development of our students, because the workforce will become increasingly diverse, culturally diverse, and we need our students to be prepared for that. So well done to everyone who organised that. So finally, we welcome you to this conference and the opportunity to do further work and research and generate ideas about the potential for ICT, information communication technologies, to open up new service and modes of delivery, and in particular to engage with employers and stakeholders in the development of those services. The FE sector has a critical role to play as leaders in the innovation and use of ICT in education, training and enterprise, and Belfast Metropolitan College welcomes you to play its part and to invite you to play a part collectively in making that happen. So very welcome, and thank you very much for attending. Thank you, Minister.